have my moments where I do, sit and look at pictures of Alan, look at pictures of the kids, look at the chapters in our lives, and it makes you, I miss Alan, obviously, but at the same time, it makes me thankful for everything we had and what an amazing dad he was to those boys and the amount of amazing, happy moments we've had together as a family. So I think I'm thankful I've had more than most in my life.
Michael Hage plays hockey with as much urgency and determination as anyone in the game, characteristics he shares with his late father, Alan.
Whatever Alan set his mind to, he would do, and he would do to the best of his capabilities. And I see that in Michael.
Michael's a focused kid, very focused. Michael has the great ability to eliminate distractions. You feel like nothing can get in his way.
Michael Hage splits through two, still with it over the line. Nice move, and he scores! Michael Hage!
He's driven. He's a guy that wants to win and wants this team to do well. At times he'll put us on his shoulders in important moments and take a puck hard to the net.
Hayes to steal, Hayes in, shoots, scores!
Multiple times last year in overtime, he just said, okay, all right, I'll go get this done, and then the game's over.
Now Hage looks to walk in front, shoots, scores! Michael Hage!
Alan was instrumental in the hockey lives of Michael and his younger brother Alexander, beginning with his allegiance to the Montreal Canadiens.
My parents both grew up in Montreal, so when I was young, my dad had me cheering for the Habs right away, and yeah, it's just who I've cheered for since.
They had no choice in the matter. They both came out of the hospital decked out in Habs gear.
It was a deep emotional attachment, and Alan inherited that from his father.
His dad was always screaming at the TV. I remember that clearly. I always thought his dad was going to die of a heart attack watching a Habs game. And Alan was not much different. When the kids played in Port Credit, they were on the same team, and it was the Maple Leafs. And Alexander was, a bit more careless, and he would say, "Go Leafs, go." And Michael would be looking over his shoulder to see, oh my God, is my dad going to see me cheering, "Go Leafs, go," like waiting for the axe to come down. And they just didn't have a choice. They had to be Habs fans. And that's how they grew up.
As Michael and Alexander grew, so did Alan's passion for helping them to improve and succeed in hockey.
Once we saw that they had a knack for it, Alan got a bit excited and decided to, as long as they're into it, I'm going to give them every opportunity possible.
I remember the hours and hours of them speaking about the previous game or previous practice and go through the tapes and every move, and Michael ate it up.
He kind of gave us that push that we needed and saw something in us. And without that, I wouldn't have the standards I kind of have for myself.
I told him a few times, "Al, is this too much, for Michael and Alexander?" And he goes, "They want to stop hockey, we stop hockey. If you say, Dad, I want to do this, let's do it," then it's pedal to the metal.
He would approach it the same way every single day, and I was just, don't have any regrets. I think that's just a great way to look at life and hockey especially.
What was really important to Alan was to make sure that his kids learn how to compete, learn how to work hard, learn how to be disciplined, wake up in the morning with a goal, a purpose, no matter what it is.
He just never wanted me to kind of look back at it in 10 years and be like, I wish I would have worked harder at this age. That was always kind of the message from him.
And when Alan died suddenly in the summer of 2023, Michael continued that work despite his grief.
I knew he didn't want to give up. One of the things he did say the night of at the hospital, which was hard, is, like, Dad's not going to be there for my draft. And all I could say was, no, he's going to be there, just, not in person.
Welcome to an NHL draft like no other. We are live at Sphere, Las Vegas.
It was a nerve-wracking day. I think we were just excited. I was really hoping that he would go in the first round based on the projections.
We're all waiting, not knowing really what's happening, number 9, number 10.
By pick 18, I couldn't breathe anymore.
I remember looking over at my mom. I was just like, you think they'll take me?
And the Canadians come on, and I'm like, everyone's heart just slowed down.
From the Chicago Steel in USHL, Michael Hage.
It was just the most special moment of my life, thinking about everything with my dad in that moment and like how fired up he would have been.
If you could have scripted it, like, you couldn't have come up with that.
She was just like, this is a sign from your dad. What are the odds this would have happened?
Mike was on another level. He wasn't walking, he was floating.
Anytime I step on the ice, I think about him. Just the lessons he's taught me throughout my life. You never know when it's going to be your last day with someone, so just be grateful and enjoy every second of it.